Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have a problem on definite integration. So let's jump to the problem itself. So the problem says that in is equal to integration from 0 to pi sine 2nx divided by sine 2x dx. Then the value of n plus half is what? Okay. So you can pause the video and give it a shot. Then you can come back later and see the solution. Alright, so let's begin with the solution itself. So if I want to write in plus half, I can simply write it as integration from 0 to pi. I would simply substitute n by n plus half, and the expression would look something like this. So basically this would be integration from 0 to pi sine 2n plus 1x, and here sine 2x dx. So for the time being, let's call it as I1 because I don't want to write in plus half every time. And can you think of some easier method, or if your mind is going to substitute it or do some indefinite integral methods like some trigonometric substitution or something, then restrain your mind and stay tuned, because I'm going to show you the solution which will give you the answer in minutes. Like if we use the property of definite integral here, like I can also write I1 as by the property of definite integral like this. By using the property of definite integral, you can get many solutions just in seconds actually, or let's say minutes. So basically it is 2 pi minus x like this. Okay. So these things are basically same thing. We can write I1 as this also and I1 like this also. Basically we have substituted x by pi minus x. Where does this pi come from? This is basically this limits. Okay. Basically it is pi plus 0 minus x according to the property of definite integral, right? Like if there would have been say a and b, then I would have written it substituted x by a plus b minus x. Okay. If you want me to make another video on this, I can make a separate video on the properties of definite integral. But for right now, let's focus on solving this question. So basically if you observe this, then this is simply sine of 2 pi minus 2x, which is minus sine 2x, right? Okay. And if you observe this, then this is basically the odd multiple of pi. Like if I write it here, let me show you. Sine 2n plus 1 pi minus, let's keep minus here, 2n plus 1x. So basically it is an odd multiple of pi, so this would simply evaluate to sine 2n plus 1x. So what does this I1 becomes? This I1 becomes basically integration from 0 to pi sine 2n plus 1x, and here minus sine 2x dx, right? So if I write this I1 as equation 1 and this I1 as equation 2, and I say I want to add equation 1 and 2, so you would get 2I1, right, on the LHS part. But here if you observe this, then the numerators and denominators are basically the same thing, and so these will simply cancel out because of this negative sign. You can see here this negative sign, that would cancel it, so it would simply be 0. Okay, so 2I1 would evaluate to 0. So actually I1 then evaluates to 0. So this is your answer. Thank you for watching.